Hey everybody, y'all come on in. Hey y'all come on in, hit the like button. Happy Sunday, kings and queens. Hey Queen Vanita. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Happy Sunday, everybody. Bonita says, hello, two chicks in chat family. South Carolina did get on the snow bandwagon, and I hope everyone is keeping safe and warm, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Queen T. She says, happy Sunday, February the 1st. Shasta, I'm live, Queen. Hey, why try to be me? She says, hey, Amanda. She says, hey, Queens and Kings caught alive. Yay. And thank you, Amanda, for the email, Queen. Hey, it's Cheryl. She says, happy Sunday. Hey, Unbreakable. She says, hey. Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay says, hey. Positive Pink says, hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, and go and share this video. Hey, Knit and Crochet. How are you, Queen? She says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Darcel. Darcel says, good morning from Burlington, North Carolina. Oh, NC is in the house. Hey, Angelia. She says, hello, ladies. Positive Pink says, NYC is in the house. Dorothy, hey, fam. Hey, Kim. She says, hello, I liked and shared. Thank you. Angelia says, it's cold in the ATL. A lot of the southern states, we getting hit with the snow and the cold weather. It's 26 today. Is it Jaria? Jaria says, hello, my sweet people. Hope I said it right, Queen. Hey, Autism Mommy. She says, happy Sunday. Y'all show some love by liking and sharing the video. Hey, Dr. Carr. Dr. Carr says, hi, all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, Victory. Victory says, hello and happy Sunday. Hey, Leonica. She says, happy Sunday, Carl. Liked and shared, and happy first of the month. So happy February, everybody. We are on a new month. Autism Mama says it's cold and snowy here in NC, but we are loving it. Autism Mama, can you come and get ours? Because we don't like it. We don't like it at all. Hey, Diesel, baby. He or she, I don't know. They say, hey, everyone. Hey. Hey, Aiden. Aiden says, hello, everybody. Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Lisa says, first timer. So, Lisa, I give the info at the end of the live stream. But welcome. Hey, Alex. He says, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh, Jordan. Okay, so we changed your name again, Queen. You got a lot of aliases. Queen Geraldine. Lillian, thank you, Queen. She says, like and share. Appreciate that. Leonica says, hey, everyone in the chat. Happy Sunday. Hey, Teresa. She says, hey, two chicks and family. Angelia says, we are making it by the grace of God. Praise him for the eggs, all the opportunities. Amen. Amanda, she says, most welcome. Jardine says, hey, Leonica. Hey, Jay. Jay says, hello, Queens. Thanks for what you do. Jay from Michigan. You welcome. Lindsay says, my heat stopped working. Not doing so warm over here. Oh, no, Lindsay. Hopefully you can get that fixed, Queen. We don't want you to freeze. Thank you, Alex. Alex says, liked and shared. Thank you so much. Leonica says, hey, Autism Mommy. Amanda says, just got off from a full day of it with Aspen, getting all the coins. I know that's right, Queen. Knit and Crochet says, I'm good. That's good. Autism Mommy says, hey to everybody. Unbreakable says, my first time catching a live as well. Well, welcome. Oh, you working overtime, Amanda? Okay, Queen. Amanda, do you still work for Phoenix? I think that was the name of it. Shasta says, okay, hello everyone. How's the family? We are great, Shasta. How are you, Queen? Hey, Darcel. Darcel says, laugh out loud. Good evening, Queen of Intuition. She says, hi, Carol in chat. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Yumi says, evening, Carol and everyone. Leonica says, hey, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, Leonica, Vanita, and Autism Mommy. And Leonica says, hey, Geraldine. Hey, Pretty Jim. She says, hello, ladies. Thanks for the informative live. Oh, you're welcome. So, right, you in the building, sister? She says, hello, Carol and Two Chicks family. I liked and shared. Thank you. Kosanik, hope I said it right. They say, good evening. Good evening. Snowman, hey. Happy Sunday. Like button smash from Indiana. Okay, Indiana is in the building. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hello, beautiful Queen Carol. How are you, Queen? Jardine says, Leonica, how is my boys doing? Leonica says, hey, sis Sherry. Sherry says, hey, Leonica. Autism Mom said, we sure will. We almost got a foot of snow. Oh, girl. They said we're going to get some more Autism Mom. I think it's coming Wednesday. It's supposed to been coming Friday, but it's coming Wednesday now, so they say. Bianca says, Jordan, they are good sleeping. She said school is tomorrow, so they've already closed the schools here. They got a foot? What, Teresa, for real? So Teresa says her aunt said they got a foot of snow in western North Carolina. Oh, wow. Hey, Fabulous. Fabulous says, hello, family. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. Leonica says, y'all stay safe and warm, Autism Mommy. Shasta said, of course, liked and share. OMG, it's freezing. That wind is not playing as soon as you walk out the door. That wind will karate chop you in the face. She says, happy birthday to all in February in advance. Oh, okay, Queen. That was nice. Sending out the birthday wishes. Lillian says, hey, so right. Lindsay says, waiting on maintenance to come and hopefully fix it. It's 12 degrees here in Ohio. Ooh, sister. Praying for you, Queen. Praying that they come on. Teresa says, thank you, Shasta. Oh, Teresa, when your birthday, Teresa? What day? She's an Aquarian. Miss B says, hey, Carl, kings and queens, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Oh, okay. Okay, Amanda. Leonica says, hey, and thanks. She says, my birthday is February the 25th. It's Shasta. Hey, Misty. Misty says, good evening. Pretty Jen says, hello, lady. This is my first time. I have a question. Do you find jobs for disabled people with vision disabilities? Preferably, they're looking for a stay-at-home job. So all of our jobs, Pretty Gems, are stay-at-home. But you have to tell me, Queen, what type of job? We talk about a lot of different jobs here on this channel. So as y'all can see, Tan, my buddy Tan, is not on the video. Can y'all guess where Tan is? She's not here. Y'all don't see her, but can y'all guess? Can anybody guess in the comments, where is Tanjika? Is she somewhere shaking that basket of fries? What y'all think? Y'all let me know where y'all think Tan is. Shasta says, I'm doing well, blessed and highly freezing. I thought she was going to say highly favored, Queen. She says, hello, newbies. Didn't sit behind the wall too long. Don't sit behind the wall too long. Lillian says, hey, Teresa. Amanda said they only pay for a transfer and cold call. Tough one to make sufficient money. I do hotel planner. Okay. Teresa says, happy birthday. So happy birthday to all of our February kings and queens in advance. Teresa says, happy birthday in advance, Leonica. Vanessa says, hey, Carol and Tan, I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. So Rice says, hello, Lillian. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hi, Carol in chat. Leonica says, thanks, Teresa. Teresa says, hey, Queen T, sorry I missed you. Leonica says, hey, Lillian. Darcel says school is closed in the whole state, I believe. Oh, okay. Jardine says it's 19 degrees right now. Stay warm, Queen. Amanda said, no, I keep a couple of eggs in the basket. I already know you, Queen. I know you do. Leonica says, hey, T. Y'all be sure to like and share the video. Oh, it's on the 7th? Okay, it's coming right up. And Leonica says, happy early birthday in advance, Teresa. Is it Masala? Masala says, good evening, Carl. It is very, thinking you saying cold in Louisiana? Hey, Tenny. Tenny says, hey, Carl and Chad liked and shared. Leonica said, vacation. Teresa says she's out doing donuts. Darcel got it right, y'all. She's on a cruise. You got it right, Darcel. That's where Tan is, everybody. She is on a cruise. She may come on here. I don't know. I did talk to her before I got on, but I just told her time is of the essence and it's tick, 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 ticking away. So I got to make a decision. I got to go on and get on her because I know y'all going to be looking for us if we ain't coming. Donnell says, hello to everybody. Hey, Melody. Melody said cruise. Leonica said on vacation. Yep. Teresa says, thank you, Leonica. Amanda says on a cruise where it's warm. Laugh out loud. Y'all know Tan, huh? Lillian said on a cruise. Yep. Vanita said hello, Teresa. Jardine said vacationing. Yep. Masala says it is very cold in Louisiana. Oh. Leonica says you're welcome, Teresa. Hey, Beatrice. She says, hi, guys, girls, and chat. Happy Sunday. Like and share. Tan is home getting ready for work tomorrow. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Queen. Tan is on vacation on a cruise. Danielle says, hello from North California. Oh, Kelly's in the building. Leonica says, hey, so right. She says from the other chat. Shasta said doing donuts in the snow. Terry says, hello, Carl. It's been a while since I have been here. Of course, I made it tonight. Welcome back, Queen. Hey, Katina. She says, happy Sunday. Good evening, everyone. Liked and shared. Hey, Toya. Toya says, happy Sunday, everybody. Melody says, I get in a hot rock. No. Shasta says, is she on the way to rescue you after? No, ma'am. I ain't thinking about me, Shasta. I'm probably going to have to call my daddy to come get me. Paulette says, good evening. First time on your live looking for evening, night jobs. Let me think on it, Paulette. I dropped some overnight, but they're not here on this channel. They're on the 2.0 channel earlier today. We have 2 channels. If you are not subscribed to the second one, make sure you guys go over there and subscribe. We post non-phone, high paying, and sometimes beginner friendly over there. And if you have not shared the video, make sure you go and share it with a friend. So the company that I'm going to talk about tonight, they are looking for 120 new agents. Shout out to Queen Amanda for emailing us with the information. So Queen, go over to my second channel. A lot of non-phone, no interview, work when you want. I've been dropping those over on the second channel. Queen Paulette. The link is in the chat, Queen. Hey, Lula. Lula says, hey, Carl and chat, happy Sunday. Hey, Lene, she says, happy Sunday, Carl. Happy Sunday, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Knit and Crochet has a testimony. Earn Star 40. Top surveys 12. Just Play 12. Eureka 3. Pogo 5. Branded 21. And Inbox 11. 48. All right, girl. Congratulations, Knit and Crochet. And some of the ones that Knit and Crochet is doing, these are what we call side hustles. We call them eggs. So if you guys hear me say eggs, side gig, side hustle. I do have a link to some of the ones that she's doing. Take a look at the link in the chat. So everybody, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I am Carl. Tan is my business partner. Together, we are two chicks with a side hustle. And on this channel, we talk about a lot of things, a lot of different jobs that you guys can do from home, chat jobs, data entry, tech support, just all types of jobs are dropped here on the channel. We do the live stream so that if you guys have questions, if you need help and you need us to point you in the right direction, that is the reason why we do these live stream videos. We don't send jobs to emails, DMs, and things like that. We do ask that you guys do your own research on the companies. We do have a lot of queens here in the building tonight, and a lot of our queens, knit and crochet is one. They do a lot of side gigs and a lot of side hustles. Queen So Right, she's in here. This queen last month, well, not last month, in the month of December, made $3,600 off of mystery shop sites. Teresa, she's one of our mods. She does a lot of the survey sites, the gaming sites. Leonica, she does a lot of the gaming sites. Autism Mommy has 59 side gigs and side hustles. So if you guys want to know what they are doing, ask them politely what they are doing to bring in the side hustle money or the side hustle income. Now, I will be dropping links, so pay attention to the chat. It can become overwhelming because we do talk about a lot of things on these live stream videos, but pay attention to the chat because that is where the links will be dropped. And again, welcome. If you are new, let us know that in the chat. I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies that I'll start you guys off with. If you need to gain experience working from home, if you've never worked from home before, these companies will allow you guys to do that. If you're looking for part-time jobs and you are new to working from home, a lot of them are part-time where you can just pretty much work whenever you want to, picking and choosing the days, the times, the hours. Some of them don't require interviews. Most of them are state specific. So if you are looking at the companies, make sure you check first to see if they hire in your state, because a lot of them are state specific. Some of them do require you to pay for your own background check. So don't freak out if you see that Live Ops is requesting, and I don't know what it is, I think it's $25 for the background check. This is because you are an independent contractor, and a lot of times some of the companies that are 1099, they will request that you guys pay for your own background check. It's not a scam. And I know somebody on this video probably saying, why we got to pay for a job? Because you're an independent contractor. That answered that question. If you don't know what an independent contractor is, Google is your best friend. Leonica says, hey, Lene. Hey, Tina. She says, hey, from Mesa, Arizona. Okay, Queen, welcome. Miss B says, happy birthday to the February people. Amanda says, congrats, knit and crochet. Lene says, hey, Leonica. She says, hey, sis, how you doing? Shasta says, wishing her safe travels. Girl, she already there, Shasta. She already there, but I let her know. Mrs. said, where can I get a computer skill that is required for most of your recommendations? So start with the beginner-friendly, Misty. You don't have to have the computer skills for the beginner-friendly because they're going to train you, Queen. Each job is different. So each company will have different trainings, but just start with the beginner friendly if you are new. The link is in the chat. Elsa, hey, Queen. She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Stay safe and warm. Hey, Celia. She says, hey, Carol in chat. Liked and shared. Thank you. Shirley says, good evening, everyone. Happy blessed Sunday. Thank you, Queen. Happy blessed Sunday. Lifetime Lady Mama says, happy Sunday, Queen Carol, and everybody in the chat. She has 55 on Prolific. All right, girl. Congrats to you. Prolific is a good one. If you are not doing Prolific, number 15 on the list, survey site, but it is not your typical survey site. They do have a waiting list. Make sure you guys check them out. Don't need a resume. Don't have to do an interview. And you can pretty much just do this one whenever you want to. Is it Trony? Trony says, hello, welcome. Hello, Trony. Hello. Is it Mika? Mika says hello, everyone. Is it Mama or is it Mama? I'm gonna mess this up, so I'm just gonna leave it at Mama. Hey, Mama. She says hi. Paulette says thank you. You welcome, Queen. Amanda says congratulations, lifetime lady, Mama. Melody says prolific put me on timeout. I don't know why. So what did they say, Melody? Lene says congrats. No, Lillian, I can't. Girl, the streets are terrible. The ice and the snow queen is like my whole yard, my driveway, everything is covered. So tomorrow I said I'm gonna have to just be a big girl and go on out there and push that snow out of my driveway so I can. And my driveway is kind of like it's a little hilly, but it's not a tall hill. Leonica says, I'm doing good, sis, staying warm. Lene, how are you? Celia says, there you go, girl, knitting crochet. Teresa says, great job, knitting crochet. Leonica says, hey, Angela. Hey, Lorraine. She says, happy Sunday, kings and queens. Leonica says, congrats, knitting crochet. Melody says, we laugh a lot too. So Rice says, hey, sis, Leonica. Teresa says, hey, Angela. Dominique says, are we able to apply to out-of-state applications? Don't know what you mean, Dominique. What do you mean? Are you out the country? If the company is state-specific, Queen, and you don't live in the states, they're not going to accept your application. If you're out the country and they're not hiring in that country, some of the companies do hire like United States, Canada. It may say the United Kingdom. It may say Asia. It may say Africa. But if it does not say that and it's only for the USA and you try to apply and you're in another country, they're going to reject your application. So let me know, Queen, are you in another country or what state you are in? Lillian says, congrats, knitting crochet. Hey, Duo Stars. Hi, all liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, my Wilkerson. Hey, Carol and Chat liked and shared. Thank you. Leonica has a testimony. She has 11 on Pay Viewpoint, $1.20 on MSR. She gets $1.79 on Money Time, 11 cents on Paid Work, $1.08 on Space Glow, 76 on Hexa Flip, Cashed Out, 5 on Amazon gift card on Fetch, and 5 on Echo. Okay. She said, tonight should be getting my money from Pillar 8 tomorrow since today is Sunday. So couldn't get it to my bank account today. Survey pop. She got 121. Congratulations, Leonica. Congrats to you, Queen. She says, hey, my Wilkinson. Kim says, I'm new here looking for a full-time, preferably no phone, no interviews or assessment, coordination, or administrative. Please. Nope, you're not going to find that, Kim. You're going to have to do those assessments for those types of jobs. I've never seen a coordinator or an administrative job that did not have an assessment. And if you're doing administrative, you might have to talk to somebody, Queen. Those, sometimes it just depends on who the clients are, who you're working for. But I've never seen that. And I've been working from home since 06, Queen. But I've never seen the no assessments for those two that you named. We do post a lot of non-phone here on the channel, Queen. Take a look at the non-phone blog. You can do a search on the blog under available jobs. There's a box over to the right, and you can type in administrative or coordinator and see what comes up. Amanda says, these ladies are the goats and gifts from the Lord himself. They know my story and testimony. They saved me. So if you're new, stay, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, take note, take that ride and get those eggs. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, girl, you're going to have me over here in tears. I appreciate that. So y'all be sure to listen to Queen Amanda. This queen was homeless, so she knows what she's talking about. Lene says, congrats, sis, and make that money. And if anybody else is wanting to share their testimony with the family, we do have a lot of new people here. So if you guys, you queens, my queens that's been here, if you guys want to share what you are doing and how much you are making a month, so that the new queens and kings can see that what we bring to the channel, our information is accurate, legit, and people do make money from what we talk about here. Lorraine, you are absolutely right, Queen. Lorraine says the background check is a tax write-off. Teresa says, hi, my Wilkerson. Leonica says she got $179 on Money Time Play Rewards. She got 20. Congrats, Leonica. Answer says, hey, Leonica. Teresa. Miss Real says, hello, ladies. New follower. Welcome, Queen. Leonica says, thanks, sis. You know me. Gotta hustle, hustle, hustle. Then Crochet says, hey, Leonica. And she says, thank you, Lillian. Darcel says, OMG, I tried, waited. Then it said, come verify my identity. Somebody else had that problem. Darcel, if you're talking about prolific, Queen, she said they tripping. Yeah, somebody else had that problem. I can't remember what they did. So if the Queen is here that had the issue with prolific, what did you do? I don't remember. It was probably like a couple of live streams ago. Queen Finder says it's the second channel, the one that no, Queen. So the second channel is on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel, and I just dropped the link in the chat, Queen. So prolific, they're on a list. That's our blog. They are number 15 on the blog, on the list though. It's the list of side gigs and side hustles. So the link that I just put in the chat, Queen, that is the YouTube channel. That's our second channel. If you have not subscribed, y'all be sure to go over and subscribe. And on this list here, number 15 is prolific. 15, look at 16 also. They're just like prolific. Hey, Coco. She says, happy Sunday, liked and shared. Lorraine says, yep, I'm ordering me a shovel. Oh, okay. Thank you, Coco. Cecilia, she says, where's my girl Leonica? How come I can't see her comment? She may be on the computer. So if you're on a phone, it's one stream, but I'm streaming in two places. So YouTube, they come out with this brilliant idea to have us streaming. If you're on a phone, you won't see the comments and vice versa. So that's why you can't see her, Celia. Lene says, Leonica most definitely says, especially being snow and truly has helped with getting another storm in here in Ohio. Hey, Ayana. She says, happy Sunday, Miss Carolyn family. Welcome, Queen. Patricia says, hey, everyone. Hey, Patricia, welcome. Lillian says, congrats, Leonica. Queen, look in the chat. I just dropped the link. It's the same name, Two Chicks with a Side Hustle, but 2.0 is at the end. Celia says, congrats, Leonica. Patricia said, Leonica, how much do you have to have in order to get your money from Pillar 8? I think it's 25, Queen. Dominique says, I'm in the States, Atlanta, Georgia. If application is not in Georgia, can I still apply? So, Dominique, the way it works, Queen, if you go to a website, sometimes it may just say Remote USA. It may say Virtual USA. It may say Work from Home USA. If it says that, you can apply. But if it says you must live in Texas, Florida, Tennessee, Arizona, and Georgia is not listed, you cannot apply. So that's how that works. You don't have to live and work in the same states that the companies are in. But if some of them are state specific, Georgia, you really won't have a hard time finding a remote job. I would say 98% of the companies hire the top 3 states, Florida, Georgia, Texas. Those are the top 3 states that 98% of the companies hire in. The hard to find states are California, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Connecticut, and Washington. Those are the hard to find remote job states. but don't look for a job in your state because you probably won't find a job in your state. So I hope I explained it, Queen. Leonica says, y'all stay safe, sis. It's just been cold here, Lene. Hey, Adrian. She says, hey, hey. Okay, Leonica. Queen, she says, thank you. So Queen Angela, her totals for January. Okay, girl. So she has 93 on GigSpot, 408 on gaming, 11 on ClickWorker. RWS, she brought in $1,300. Sago, she got 337. So she made a total, guys, of $1,800 in the month of January. Side gigs and side hustles. So if you guys are thinking that the side gigs and the side hustles don't pay out, you might want to think again and kind of start changing up that mindset. Because again, we do have a lot of queens here that make good money every single month off of side gigs and side hustles. And Queen Angela, she is one of those queens that has been making around 18, 17, some months she's hit $2,000 just off of her side gigs and side hustle. I'm gonna start dropping links in the chat. GigSpot, this one is the telephone mystery shop. I think Tan trying to come on, y'all. Let me see if her internet gonna work on this boat. It's trying to come in. So y'all take a look at GigSpot telephone mystery shop. Now they do have the audit shops. These are on-site shops. They have the web shops. You can stay at home with these also. I don't know. It looks like it's trying to work, but I see it spinning. And with the mystery shop sites, they don't require experience, a resume, and you don't have to do an interview. Those you can just literally sign up for those, and whatever they have in your area, you can get approved for those shops. So y'all be sure to look at GigSpot. That's a great one. Again, they have the telephone mystery shops where you don't have to leave the house. If you're someone and you just cannot, for whatever reason, leave the house, or you just don't want to leave the house, GigSpot has the telephone mystery shops. Now, if you're okay with leaving the house, they do have what they call the audit shops. And these are the shops where you would have to go into like a Burlington or a Ross and just count whatever it is they want to count. It may be some t-shirts, and you just go to the rounder or the rack and you count the t-shirts. When you get to 100 or whatever number they want you to get to, that's it. That's the shop. I don't think it's working, y'all. Let's see. So the next company is Market Force. Now, this is another mystery shop site. Market Force has a lot of the fast food shops. Leonica says, hold on one second, Patricia. Kim says, thank you so much. No problem, Kim. But if you want anything else, Queen, just let me know. Patricia says, I liked and shared. Thank you. Lene says, Leonica, thank you, sis. Clarence says, I have a pressing question. I just lost my job at Amazon warehouse. What work from home job do you suggest that pays the best, but it's pretty much a job anyone can easily get? So what type of job, Clarence? You have to tell me, King, because I don't know. I don't know what your skills are. So I can throw out a job, but it may not work for you. So you have to let me know what are your skills and what type of job you are interested in. And I don't like when you say that pays the best, what type of pay are you looking for, King? Because a lot of jobs, they go from, I done seen $13 all the way up to $100K a year. But again, you have to tell me what type of job and what type of skills you have. And I couldn't see her, but she said she could see me and she could hear me, but I don't know. I couldn't see her. But y'all let me know if y'all can see Tan. Ann says, congrats to all of the wins and welcome to all the newbies. Sago is on the link, Queen. They are number, let me see. $41. So say they do the product testing and they also do the focus groups. Side hustle. So if you want to test some products or you want to get paid to do a focus group, take a look at number 41. Link in the chat. Lorraine says, congrats, Deonica. Teresa says, way to go, Angela. You consistently do great. She does. Leonica says, I am back on here from my computer now. Tenny, I just dropped the link for Sago. Focus group, Queen. Amanda says, I make 32 a year from Aspen. I'm bringing in roughly $6K a month from hotel planner. I moved into a room from the streets just from side hustles from these ladies. So Amanda's giving y'all her testimony, everybody. She's working for the company that I will be talking about later on in the video. But she said, with this company, I make $32,000 a year from Aspen, and she's bringing in roughly around $6 a month from hotel planner. She moved into a room from the streets. This queen was homeless. She found our channel and she was able to turn it around. So if you have been laid off from a job, if you have been fired from a job, terminated from a job, or you're looking for a job, this should be your motivation right here. Because again, this queen was homeless. And congratulations, Queen Amanda, girl. That is good. Leonica says, hey, y'all. Hey, Adrian and Ayana. Thank you, Angela. So Angela is reiterating what I said about Sago online in-person focus group. Hey, Drea. She says, hi, everyone. Online Verdict selected me for a panel. It will pay $200. All right, girl. Go ahead, Drea. So let me go find that one. Let me find that one. Go ahead, Queen. Some easy money right there, everybody. The online juror. So if you want to participate in like the mock juries, you can do this from home. I have a link to a list of them, and the link will be in the chat. Y'all should go and check these companies out. Be like Queen Drea here. Get you a side hustle off of that. Leonica says you need 250 credits, which is $25. Patricia to cash out on Pillar 8. Teresa says, awesome, Drea. Leonica says, congrats, Drea. Lorraine says, I had an issue with shift off ID verification. I emailed them and they verified my ID manually. Okay, Lorraine, glad you got that fixed, Queen. And shift off is another good side hustle, but some people work it like a job. You can work this one whenever you want to, and you can live anywhere in the USA. So they hire everywhere. So if you are in California, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Connecticut, Washington, take a look at shift off. Link is in the chat. Pay attention to the chat because that's where the links are being dropped. Ayana says, hey, Leonica. Nanny Crochet says, that's wonderful, Amanda. Leonica says, way to go. Amanda says, I am in a house, bills paid, and still money in my account at the end of the month. Their leads are legit to the core. She says, start with side hustles while you do the applications till something comes through. Amen. And thank you. Thank you, Queen, so much. We appreciate you. Ayana says, thank you, Angela. Leonica says, who was asking for me in the other chat. She says, hey, it was Celia. Aiden's what site, Aiden? Good thing about Prolific, they pay more than some of the other survey sites, and whatever you put on the profile, once they send you this survey, you will automatically qualify. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't qualify. So that's the good thing about Prolific. Leonica says, thanks, Lillian. And we had people paying card notes off of Prolific. So that's just so you can imagine what type of money they are paying folks to do their surveys. It's not no 5 cent, 1 cent. They pay good money. We've seen surveys that pay like $50, $60 per survey. Hey, Poise Purpose. How are you, Queen? She says, happy Sunday, Carl and Chat family. Leonica says, thanks, Lorraine. She says, hey, Poise. Celia says, dang. Amanda, that's amazing. Congratulations. Thank. Now my internet want to act crazy. Leonica says, thanks, Celia and Lillian. Ayana says, welcome to all the newbies, and I liked and shared. Thank you. Lillian says, you're welcome, Leonica. Amanda says, Omni has also been sending me emails saying new jobs available. I just have a lot on my plate to take another job. I understand that, Queen. And Omni, I think they was messaging Tan too. So Omni is a beginner-friendly company, no interview, and they pay on time. So if you guys are looking for beginner-friendly, work when you want, they are number 7 on the list, and they do not do interviews, but they are state-specific. So look at number 7, everybody. They are on a hiring spree. Leonica says, on here from my phone and computer now. She says, is the lead still hiring? Amanda, I thought you got hired for that one, Leonica. Celia said, Leonica, there you are, girl. I'm on my computer. I didn't know you couldn't see the chats from anyone that was on the phone and vice versa. Leonica says, hey, Knit and Crochet, always learning, says, good evening. Dominique says, okay, thank you. Understand now on being able to apply. Yes, thank you. Okay, Dominique, if you got any more questions, Queen, let me know. Tenny says, Angela, Sago like Prolific or Ellis? Leonica says, hey, sis, it's all right. Lene says, congrats, Angela. Adrian is clapping. Celia says, congrats, Angela. Amanda said, Leonica, not sure. I don't work there anymore. It wasn't for me, laugh out loud, but they always hire from what I know. If you are comfortable with cold calling, then it would be great for you. Leonica says, good evening, always learning. Ayana, they are number 41. Hang on, Queen. Let me repost the link. So number 41 is Sago. So Sago is the one where you can do the focus groups and you can test products also. We had a queen to get a printer from a couple of queens to get printers from Sago. Patricia said, Amanda, can you relist where you got all the money from? I can't find it. Baby girl, so I have not dropped the link for that one. Not yet. Just got on the live. I got to get through the comments first. We do the jobs at the end. So if you're new here and you thinking I'm finna drop a link right now, I'm not. I don't drop it at the beginning. I drop it at the end because I have to acknowledge everybody here in the chat. People got questions. Queens may want to share testimonies. That'll be rude of me just to come on here and say, here go the link, y'all, bye. That's not how we do it, Queen. Tanyika says, hello, Queen, and welcome. Lillian says, congrats, Angela. Leonica, could you see Tan? Lene said, hey, Tan, bring me some sand back. Teresa said, where you hiding out, Tan? Y'all funny. Angela says, Tenny Sago is market research focus group. Patricia says, hey, everybody, you do not have to go out on the road with this bad weather. She says, don't. I agree. Clarence says, two chicks, hello again. I was wondering if you lost your job today, what job would you jump to? What remote job can I do that is easy to start, easy as in they hire anyone? The beginner friendly king. That's what I would jump to. The beginner friendly. And I've logged out before working from home. I didn't go to the beginner friendly, but I just tell people start with the beginner friendly. It sure says, congrats, Queen Angela. How do you get paid with RWS? Thank you, Queen T. Hey, Cookie Monster. She says, hey, everybody. Cookie Monster says she sleep. Her internet, I could see her backstage, but I couldn't see her face. It just was spinning, going around and around. Deonica said, with Pillar 8, you don't necessarily have to cash out at 25 if you don't want to. I cashed out at 26, Patricia, and currently she's rebuilding her balance. Baby girl says, okay, thanks, Deonica. Tenny says, thanks for the info. Angela. Ayana said, Leonica, does Pillar 8 pay once a month? They do, Queen. Lorraine says, got approved by Market Force. Came the gig spot. Girl, go ahead. Look at you, Lorraine. So Lorraine has she got some nice eggs in the basket. Market Force, she got Cambly. You gonna teach them babies ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s. She got Gig Spot and Measurement Ink, and she got Shift Out. So let me drop the link. Shift Out. Everybody, go and get this egg in the basket. If you are new, if you are old, get this egg in your basket. This company, they will allow you to work whenever you want to in 30-minute increments, and they hire everywhere. So if you just lost a job, you just got terminated, if you are new, maybe you're looking for part-time jobs, take a look at Shift Off. This is a good one. You have to do an interview, but it is not with a recruiter. It's only one question. You just have to read the question and give your answer. That's it. That's a good one. Autism Mommy, she's one of the mods in here, and she told us that one is on fire. So if it's on fire, y'all better get to it. Y'all better hurry and run. Run. The link is in the chat, everybody. And again, they hire anywhere. Get you more than one. Over here on our channel, we teach and preach about multiple streams because one egg is not enough. Because if the egg go down, you're going to be back over here trying to find some more eggs. So before that happens, get you a separate email. Start putting the eggs in the basket. Fill the basket up. Matter of fact, get you about 2 or 3 baskets. Now, I get it if you're new. The information can be overwhelming. So we do a lot of live streams. So if you just missed something on this one, join me on the next one. Tomorrow is Monday. If I have time, then I'll come back on here Monday. Measurement Ink. I'm finna drop the link for this one. A lot of y'all missed the Measurement Ink one, but I don't want y'all to miss it. Do not miss this egg. This one, you will need a bachelor's degree. This one is non-phone. You are scoring test papers for grades 3rd through 11th. Easy money. This is an easy one. So again, for the people behind this brick wall, because Tan ain't here. So y'all got to come from behind the wall. Get these eggs in the basket. Get you a Market Force. That's a mystery shop site. If you don't mind going out the house, start grabbing some of these mystery shop sites. Queen So Right is in here, y'all. She made $3,600 in the month of December. Queen So Right, if you don't mind sharing, what do you have for the month of January? She was already over 2,000. And this was what, last week? She was over $2,000 last week. My queens, Angela, So Right, Teresa, Leonica, Autism Mommy, Mixed Adorable, Cynthia, they not in here playing games. We even got some kings that come on here. King Earl, he not playing games with these side gigs and side hustles. They gonna get the money. Some of y'all gonna leave the money on the table. They're going to most definitely get the money. Autism Mommy has 59. We got another queen, Queen Helen. We got 2 Helens. Both of the Helens have over 50 side gigs, and side hustles. Can you do them all at one time? No, you cannot. And that's not what we're saying. We're saying to get you a separate email and start putting the eggs in the basket. The thing with the side gigs and the side hustles, they will allow you guys to work whenever you want. Most of them, maybe a few of them, but most of them, you don't have to do an assessment. There is no interview. You don't need experience. You're not talking to anybody. You just simply may have to do a task here or a task there, or you may have to do a mystery shop or play a game or take a survey. That's it. That's it. It's not as complicated as some people think. It's not hard to make money from home, but sometimes y'all just have to have an open mind. And I get it. If you need the $20 an hour, hey, I understand. I got bills too. I paid my rent today. Rent is high as the sky. So I do understand that. But what I'm saying again, you got to have more than one egg in the basket. If you got one job, I'm sorry to tell you, working from home, one job is just not enough. It's not enough. And the reason why I say that is because I was terminated from DoorDash. When DoorDash first started, they used to have what they call order placers. We worked from home, placing the orders to the restaurant for the customers. I was making $4,000 a month. Some months I would hit $4,500. But that's all I had. And then I got that nice little email that said, hey, Carl, at the end of the month, your contract is terminated. So you don't want to be like me. I had a mortgage, I had a light bill, I had insurance, credit cards out the frame, internet, cell phone, cable, all types of bills. So I'm just here to tell y'all, if you are working from home and all you have is just one job, it ain't enough, queen. Ex Autism Mommy. Autism Mommy is a stay-at-home mom. She's a wife. She's a business owner. And this queen, again, has 59 side gigs and side hustles. Look at the economy. It's collapsing all around, y'all. Y'all see the king here. King Clarence just said he was laid off from Amazon. Amazon's laying off what? Almost 20,000 people. Nike in Memphis laid off over 700 people. If they haven't been laid off, they will be. So the companies are collapsing all around, especially the brick and mortars. They crumbling, they falling apart. They letting people go left and right. I think UPS just laid off some people not too long ago. So get you a separate email, everybody. The second email or the third email is going to be for your side gigs and your side hustles. Outside of the main, your primary email, we'll let that one be for the remote job. So if you're looking for a job, it's a job trying to find a job. We post a lot of different jobs on this channel. If you are new, take your time, go through the channel, see what's out there, see what's available. Now I'm going to drop Measurement Inc. here in the chat. So this one is a non-phone, no interview, work when you want company. But you do need a bachelor's degree. You are grading exams and test papers again, or scoring test papers, whatever you want to call it. And they are number 6 on the list. Now, there are some other companies on the list, but the one that I'm focusing on, because this one is a super duper quick hire company, and they're looking to hire thousands of people. So if you have a bachelor's degree and you want to work from home and you're looking for a non-phone, no interview, work when you want, the link is in the chat. Take a look at number 6. Queen Lorraine, she was just hired with this company. So y'all be sure to get that one in the basket. Get Gig Spot. Gig Spot again has the telephone mystery shops. Gig Spot is in the chat also. Y'all be sure to go sign up to this one. Leonka says, I've done cold calling down through the years for different companies. I've been working from home for 11. Amanda. Hey, Live, Love, and Laugh. She says, happy Sunday, 2 Chicks fam. Cookie Monster says, it was my first day out. It was freezing. It's cold out there, Cookie Monster. Leonica says, hey, Leah Love and Laugh. She says, you're welcome, baby girl. Leah Love and Laugh says, hi. Leonica says, no, every couple of days, Ayana. Angela, she says, you're welcome. Leonica says, congrats, Lorraine. Celia says, congrats. Lillian says, congrats. Hey, Fourth Hornets. She says, happy Sunday, Curl and Chat. Congrats on all the wins. Adrian says, hallelujah. That's wonderful, Amanda. Lorraine says, thank you. Hey, Sheila. She says, congrats. Thank you, Cookie Monster. Lene says, I'm proud of Amanda. May more blessings come your way. Amen. T says, congrats, Amanda. Clarence says, I can do anything except sales pay scale. I like 20 plus hour, but I know that to get a job quickly, I may have to take a significant pay cut. I'm looking for a chat or phone work, anything. So look at the beginner friendly King. Start there. And when you get a chance, search our channel. We post a lot of different jobs here. Whole bunch. And just make sure they hire in your state, because a lot of the beginner friendly, they are state specific. Lillian says, congrats, Amanda. Adrian says, hey, Leonica. Lula says, what a blessing. Leo Leveland says, that's awesome. Yes, it is. Autism Mama says, congrats. Elza says, thank you, everyone. I appreciate the gratitude. Amazing, Amanda. Love Owl says, what is Hotel Planner? So Hotel Planner is the one where you are booking the hotel reservations. The only drawback to that one is they are commission based. So you get paid once the guest checks out. It's a good side hustle egg. I would say get it in the basket. I'm going to drop the link here if anyone is interested in that one. You can work one whenever you want, and you don't have to have like experience, a degree, or anything like that. So I'm going to drop it here in the chat. Y'all be sure to like and share the video. We give away laptops over here on this channel. I got a laptop over here on the floor that somebody's going to win when we do another giveaway. So we gave away 3 in the month of January. Who knows? I may feel, generous and give this one away. It's sitting right here on the floor. So y'all be sure to like and share. Go tell a friend to tell another friend. Help somebody out. King Clarence, if you know some more people that have been laid off from Amazon, share the video with them or share the information. Then we blessed 3 people in the month of January with a brand new laptop. We have been giving them away since 2020, and we will continue to do so. So we will have some laptops here on this channel. So Hotel Planner, this is another egg, everybody. Y'all go and apply for this one. Teresa says, great job. Lillian says, happy birthday to all the February people. Autism Mama says, love all you book hotel stays for people, and once they check out, you get paid. Thank you, Autism Mommy. So this is Hotel Planner. This is how they pay, guys. Once the guest checks out, you get paid. And this is Autism Mommy, everybody. The queen is a mom, a school teacher, because she homeschools her children. She is a business owner, a wife, and this queen has 59 side gigs and side hustles. So again, everybody, stack the side gigs and side hustles. Don't get just one, because if that one goes down, I promise you, you're going to be back in this live stream saying, Carl, I had prolific. I can't make no money. They slow right now. I need some more side gigs, side hustles. So I'm telling you now, stack the side gigs and the side hustles. One is just not enough. One job, one remote job. I'm telling y'all, one job is just not enough because any given time, some of these companies, they have what called umbrellas. And what I mean by that, this is Live Ops. Live Ops has about 6 or 7 companies that they're partnered with under their umbrella. So if, let's just say, if you're working for one of their clients and their contract gets pulled, what you gonna do? Contract got pulled. They got to let everybody go. You don't want that. I'm telling y'all, if you got one remote job, get you something else in the basket. Get something that does not tie you to the computer all day. Or if you have like a 40-hour-a-week job, get you something part-time. Get you a couple of side gigs and side hustles that you're not tied to the computer. So if you get off the full-time job and then it's like, well, I got to go over here and I got to work this one because they want the 10 hours a week. So get you something that offers that flexibility where you won't be, again, tied to the computer all day. I call my laptop my husband because I'm here on this laptop, seems like all day, every day. But I do have the freedom to kind of move around and move about. So that's what you want. If you have a full-time job, get you a gig spot. Get some of the gaming apps. Get you a Sago, get you a Pillar 8, a Click Worker. Those will allow you to get off that 9 to 5. And if I want to do Pillar 8, I can get on here and do Pillar 8. If I want to do Sago, I can get on here and do Sago. If I want to do this gaming app, I can get on my phone and do the gaming app. Leonica says, thanks. Love Bosses link for Sago, Pillar 8, RWS, and Click Worker. So I'm going to put them in the chat, Queen. Sago is number 41. On that link. And I got to find the rest. So give me a second. Click Worker. I think I got that one. Yep, I got Click Work. Click Worker. This is another good one. We had a queen to make $500 off of this one, just doing simple tasks. I think I got RWS. Let me see. Now, RWS, they are state specific. They don't hire everywhere. So that one you will have to check to see if they have your state listed, Queen. I'm going to go and look for that one. Queen Beautiful Me, I have not dropped the information at the end of the stream, Queen. Amanda says, Leonica, I'm okay with cold calling, but when it comes to only getting paid for transfers, I didn't like that part. She says, laugh out loud, getting cursed out and not a hourly rate. My attitude isn't built for understand that. Leonica says, side note, for Pillar 8, they do want you to have a quiet background when recording scripts. If your background is noisy, your recordings will get rejected. Clarence, look in the chat, King. I've been dropping links. Drea says, product report card is flooding my email. That's another good one, Queen. Thank you, Drea. So hang on. Let me get RWS group. Let me try to find that one. Okay, so I got a link for non-phone, no interview. And RWS, they are the first company on the list. Thank you, Drea. So Drea says that product report card, everybody, another side hustle. This one you will be getting paid to test product. Product anything. Tan used to do this one. It could be some makeup, some lipstick, computer. They will send you guys anything, any type of product to test out based off of your profile. So if you want to get paid to test products, when it comes to these profiles, you cannot be closed-minded and say no to everything, because they're going to base it off of what you say. So if the question is, do you use Lysol? And you like, no. Do you use the Lysol and whatever products Lysol has? And you're no, 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 no. Yes, I use Lysol, even if I don't use Lysol. Yeah, I use Lysol, like all Lysol products. They'll send me the product. So just keep that in mind. If you want to test these products and get some money for testing them, some of them will, if you got a good profile, they will be sending you products left and right. But you do have to take the surveys in order to receive the product. They're not just going to start sending you products. They base the products off of the surveys. The one that the Queen is out, it is on this link, and it is number 11. Easy side hustle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to turn y'all on to some game over here on this channel. We got a lot of queens in the building tonight that make money off of the side gigs and the side hustle. So if you have had in the past a closed mind and you think that survey sites and gaming apps and mystery shop sites, they don't pay out, you got the ex Queen so right. The Queen made $3,600 in the month of December. And if So Right is still here, Queen, if you can let me know what you have for the month of January. Love all. The link is in the chat, Queen. Ayana saying scroll up. They are in the chat. Leonica says she would talk about it towards the end of the live. Queen, beautiful me. Kimmy, end of the live, Queen. Angela said, I would be the crazy example. Please cater your resume to the jobs. I did a dumb mistake uploading a CV to shift off and was denied. Too many credentials. Shaking my head. Girl, reapply. You know what to do. Lene says, I'm still waiting for shift off to get back to me. Michelle says, hey, Carl, I'm not new. I always refer your channel. I'm waiting on Omni to send info for background check and shift off. I did the interview. I want to say thank you. And she said, you both. Okay. Thank you, Queen. And congratulations to you. So, Queen Michelle is waiting for Omni. So Omni beginner friendly. This is Tan's favorite company because they pay on time, which most of them do, but she loves Omni. Number 7 on the list is Omni Interactions. No interview. Beginner friendly. Work when you want company. And they are state specific. So make sure you check first to see if they hire in your state. And we know the recruiter. Well, I think she's the owner of Omni. She's done several promos with us before. Patricia said, Leonica says that I have 24 extra credits and it says I'm eligible, but I'm not sure since you just said that it says the next payday would be the 7th. She says, is there anything better than ProLive because I can't get back on there anymore? So Patricia, look at number 16. Is Cloud Research. They just like Prolific. Queen Finder says, hey, Queen's trying to help my brother find a job. His company did massive layouts and he was working from home. He has over 10 years of customer care experience. He's getting rejected applications only. So is he sending the same resume to the companies, Queen? finest? Because if he is, that's a no-no, because every job will have different keywords and the job description will be totally different. So let me know, Queen, if he's sending the same resume, and then maybe try some of the beginner friendly ones. But if he has all that experience on there, there could be another reason why he may be getting rejected. If he has like a degree and the job does not warrant for him to have a degree, that could be another reason why he is getting rejected. Miss B says, congrats to everyone getting those eggs. Leonica says, your actual credits is what you have in order to cash out. You will see credits being transferred under the withdrawal. Those will be the credits you can withdraw, Patricia. Yes, it gives you a date. Hey, proud Mimi. She says, hello, Carol and Chad, liked and share. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Leonica says, but if you don't have 250 credits to withdraw, you just have to keep going until you do. Diesel says, congrats to her. Celia says, Kimmy, she will go over the link for that at the end. So yes, the link for the job in the thumbnail will be given at the end of the stream. I cannot be rude because people have questions. So y'all gonna have to be patient to get that information. I'm gonna give it, but it's gonna be at the end. Lene says, inbox, she got 653. All right, Queen. Congrats. Inbox is another good one. You can play the games on this one. You can also read emails, take surveys, and you can scan receipts. So inbox is number 3. And I think they give you a $5 bonus for signing up to the company. Number 3, inbox. Leonica says, I totally understand, Amanda. Cookie Mom says, February 17th, my son and brother birthday. My 21-year-old blessed me with my first grandson. Okay. My niece, auntie, and brother birthday, February 2nd. Tomorrow. Leonica says, I've done all types of work, though, from home. Celia says, Amanda, I meant to ask you, she says, which side hustles were you doing before you started working from home? Hey, Shanna. She says, evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm thinking it's what you said, Queen. Lene says, congrats, Lorraine. Cookie Monster says, happy birthday, February fam. Autism Mommy letting y'all know. Y'all better listen to Autism Mommy again. She got 59 side hustles, so I think she know what she's talking about. She's telling y'all, everybody go and sign up for shift off. If you don't have a job, even if you do got a job, need some part-time. One job, everybody, is not enough. Live stream for a reason. I'm here to help y'all find more remote jobs, more side gigs, and side hustle eggs. Shift off, good egg, get it in the basket. Listen to Autism Mommy again. She has 59 side gigs and side hustles. Shift off, they pay weekly. Get it, y'all. Esha, they have different clients, Queen. I think so, but I really don't know. Autism Mom says, I have shift this week with shift off. All right, Queen. Patricia says, no, that's not what I'm saying. It was on my TV, what Amanda said, but I think because I'm using my phone, I'm either behind or something like that. I'm not sure. The TV and the phone are different. Okay, y'all see what Proud Mimi said? Y'all still think y'all got to come from behind the brick wall right here. Y'all still keep thinking that them survey sites don't pay out. I'm trying to tell y'all, and y'all sitting over there pouting and looking at me crazy, talking about they don't pay out. Proud Mimi just made $174 off of Prolific. I'm telling you, don't leave the money on the table. If you do, we got several queens here and kings too. They gonna pick the money up, everybody. Prolific is a good one. Get on the wait list. You'll be glad. You're gonna be money on the queens. We got queens that pay car notes off of Prolific, light bills off of Prolific. So again, if you are thinking that this survey site is the top survey site, I'm trying to tell y'all something. For those of y'all that don't know, I know I get it, because if you knew her, you may be a little skeptical about the surveys and stuff like that. So, hey, trust me, I understand. But this particular survey site, you're going to want to go get in the basket. So, again, everybody, number 15. And while you edit, might as well go and get number 16 too. 16 is just like 15. They just alike. They brother and sister. But get some more eggs. Don't just get prolific and that's it. Get you some more eggs in the basket. Drea, look like I did long time ago, but I can't remember. Check Facebook, Queen. They may have a Facebook group. Look like I saw that in Facebook. One of them groups I used to be in when I was tutoring, teaching. Somebody was working for Course Hero. Yes. But I would say check Facebook. Queen Lene said, Presto Shopper, y'all. This is another mystery site. She says, it's another good one as well. I just got a shop. Pizza Hut, $8. Congratulations, Queen. And again, with the side gigs and the side hustles, everybody, you do these in your spare time, in the meantime, in between time. The side gigs and the side hustles can save your life. If you don't have a remote job, and right now everybody knows, so if the job don't come fast enough, what are you going to do? I'm here to help you. I can lead you to this good old fresh alkaline spring water, but I can't make y'all drink it. And if you want to know what the other kings and queens are doing, ask. That's all you got to do. Autism Mommy is here. She wants to help you. Queen Angela is here. Queen So Right is here. Queen Teresa is here. Leonica is here. These queens, hands down. And we got others that I have not named. Hands down, we got the best family over here because everybody wants to help everybody. Our goal this year is to help 1 million people. We've helped our old videos. We've been online since 2019. So we've helped thousands and thousands of people to work from home. But this year, we're going for 1 million. If we can help reach 1 million people and help them make money from home, our goal. But y'all be sure to get Presto. This is another egg mystery shop company. We got a queen. She signed up to over 100 mystery shop sites. Teresa says, thank you, Autism Mommy, for letting us know. They pay weekly, Teresa, and they pay on time. Ayana said, I just moved to a different state and my ID is not Texas, so she thought I wouldn't accept it. Ooh. When can you change it, Queen, and maybe just reapply later? Leonica says, congrats, Lene. She says, what's your question, Patricia? Amanda says she did the Benjamin app, just play gaming app. I did a lot of gaming apps. I did Shift Smart, going and cleaning stores at Circle K and stuff. Not sure if that is still a thing. And that was for Queen Celia. Andrea, she says, I used to work for Measurement Inc. Queen, they're hiring again if you want to reapply or go back. I don't know how that works if you are a returning agent. But check them out, Queen. Several to be hired than like Measurement Inc. Measurement Inc. Everybody, this is a good one. Another good egg. If you got a bachelor's degree, get the egg in the basket. Number 6 on the list. Non-phone, no interview. You are scoring test papers. Number 6 on the list, but there are other companies. So if 6 does not work for you, because they are state specific, try some of the other ones. So right says, I use separate emails. Thank you, Queen. For surveys, gaming, mystery shop, and apartment shopping. Queen of Intuition says, wow. She says, period. That's wonderful. Cookie Monster says, we got 23 likes, but we got 65 people. Please like and share. I think that's what you're saying, Queen. Lene says, autism mommy, quick question. I reached out to Shift Off and they haven't got back to me. I already have an account with them. Should I contact them? I do see they have new offers up. I think you just go ahead and try to get the new offers, Queen. I don't know if you have to reach out to them. I'm not sure. I think you just get the offers though. Amanda says, I also did the survey calls through Shift Smart as well and did the campaign surveys. Hey, Queen Ursula. She says, happy Sunday. Celia says, Amanda, okay, which survey apps did you use? So Queen Ursula, she was the last laptop winner. And she has stepped in the building. Leonica, she says, thanks, sis. I'm giving that pizza to my cousin. Okay, girl. Love all. The links is in the chat, Queen. Patricia said, Leonica, question for which one, but Pill 8, I understand now. It's disappointing, but I thought I would get that 80, but I guess got to keep going. And I do have to wait another month to get to 250. So it's 25, Queen, not 250. She meant 250 credits, not money. Lene says, thank you for letting us know they pay weekly. Autism Mommy. Leonica said, Money Time is an app for Android. Love all, and so is Space Glow. She says, nice, Lene. Amanda says, no survey apps. I was doing cold calling to get people to answer the survey questions through Shift Off. Donata does the survey calls as well. Celia says, so right, so how many emails do you have total? Super Shonda says, out the frame, laugh out loud. Love out. So I'm gonna drop the link, Queen. Just look at the channel. I don't know if you asked for Presto or not. I'm not sure. But Presto, again, this is a mystery shop site. Take a look at Presto Shopper. If you are okay with going outside of the home, look at Presto. This is a good one. We have making $200 a day off of Presto. Now, the shops, they will vary from state to state. Everybody won't have the same shops. They will vary from state to state. But if you are in a big state or a big city, then you probably can really make some good money from that company. Click Worker, task-based site. Don't have to leave the house for this one. The mystery though. So if you want to do the mystery shops, you can, but that is totally up to you. Shift Off. Again, Shift Off, you guys know that they pay on time. They pay weekly. And you can work when you want, 30-minute increments. Patricia says, if you see my questions come in late after you answer them, sorry, because my TV and my phone are different, doing different things. That's okay, Queen. Celia says, okay, Donata. I think I got a link for them, Celia, but I got to look. Autism Mama said, the economy is horrible. It is. It's terrible. Because people losing their jobs. I don't like to see stuff like that. It's heartbreaking. I was watching somebody's story. The guy was a veteran child living outside. Brought tears to my eyes. I'm like, that's terrible. Our veterans should not be homeless. Really, nobody in America, I don't feel like, should be homeless. Just my opinion about that. But I don't feel like, especially if you are a veteran, you should not be homeless. And he was like, I don't have any family. And I think he had been living on the streets for years. I'm like, wow. Somebody stole his wheelchair. He said he had been robbed. It was just terrible. So Donata is the one where you are doing the survey calls. This is a good one. It's part-time. The pay ain't so great, But the pay is, they pay 13 starting pay. They are state specific, but they don't require you to do an assessment. So that's the good thing about Donata. Let me see. I know I got the link somewhere. I'm gonna look for the link, Queen. I hadn't found it yet. I'm still looking. The uncle says, so the 84 credits you have, that's not actually 84. You have to divide your actual credits by 10, and that's your amount of money. 10 credits equal $1. Patricia. Victoria or Victory, she says, which job? So that's Measurement Inc., Queen. Measurement Inc. is the scoring one where you are scoring the exams or the test papers for a students. And that one is a work when you want company, no interview. But you do have to have, of course, the bachelor's degree. So they are here on this link, number 6. Non-phone, no interview. And there are some other companies on the list as well. So if that one does not work out for you, take a look at the other companies because they are state specific. Trisha says they're not collapsing, they're replacing people with AI and robots. But a lot of the companies, Queen, are collapsing. A lot of the brick and mortar, you can search YouTube, type in mass layoffs, and you'll see they are collapsing right before your eyes. But you're right, they might be putting robots in there collapsing. But just my opinion. They do cold calling, but it's different surveys for companies or politics who want statistical surveys done, like you are calling the lead to get them and answer the survey. Drea says, I know people don't like the surveys, but I have done well with prime opinion. All right, Queen. And some people don't like them, but we're going to change that mindset. So prime opinion, everybody. This is another good one. They are number 1 on the list. Another egg for you guys to get in the basket. Just try out and see. You may like them. You never know. So don't count out the survey sites thinking that, I don't want to do no surveys. They don't pay no money. You might be wrong about that. Patricia says, amen. I just created an email when I was on live with y'all, and that's where I put out my mystery shopping. Everything that we do on here that I sign up for goes in that email only. The uncle says, congrats on getting selected to do another study for the 200 drill. She says, shift smart. I mean, not shift off. Okay, Amanda. Leonica says, if you are doing Echo, they made another update today. They will be giving out gift cards. Oh, okay. So that's a good option. If you don't want the PayPal, you just hang PayPal because for whatever reason, they may not have a PayPal account. But Leonica is letting you know that Echo now is doing gift cards. So Echo is another side hustle, everybody. It's a non-phone. I'm going to go get the link and put it here in the chat. Easy one. So you're just basically asking questions. It's like an alternative of ChatGPT. Like, you go to ChatGPT, you ask ChatGPT questions, but you don't get paid for it. Echo is we ain't gonna say they're the sister company to ChatGPT, but they're similar to ChatGPT, but they will pay you for asking the questions. So Right says she got 5 emails. Patricia says, shift out, can I use Chrome or tablet with my with my tablet? I do have a keyboard. I think you got to have a computer, Queen. Read their requirements on their site, but I think for that one, I think you got to have a computer. Lorraine said, which one is the hotel stays? That's Coil, Queen. Let me put it here in the chat. So Coil is the mystery company that do the hotel stays. So if you are traveling, I would say look at Coil. It's a mystery shop site. Link in the chat. Josephine, I did not, Queen. Patricia Leonica, thank you. And what's Echo? So Echo again, Queen, is just like ChatGPT. Thank you, April. She says, I'd like to share it again. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, Queen. Celia, she says, so right, okay. Do you mind if I ask which each one is for? I'm assuming one is your main personal email and the rest. Coco, she says, hi, Queen. First time here. Look at all the jewels you're dropping. God bless you. Thank you, Queen. And welcome, Coco. Welcome to the family. Coco says, thank you. Diesel, I put it in the chat. Did you get it for shift out? Hey, Raisha, how are you, Queen? I'm trying to catch up. I know I'm way behind. Autism Mommy, she giving y'all a tip. Learn ways to multitask. If you have a phone job, tie that with something that is non-phone. This increases your productivity and your income. I have worked 2 jobs at once. So y'all got to learn how to multitask. If you have a phone job and you got a cell phone, get you a survey site or a gaming app, and you can do that from your phone. So when the call comes in, you put the phone down, you take the call is gone, you go back to playing the games. Now, let me say this, because I want nobody to get in trouble. Some of the companies may require you to be on camera. So if you're on camera, you can't multitask because they watching you, queens and kings. Broadpath, I know, is one of the companies that do require you to be on the camera, but not everybody. Everybody doesn't require you to be on the camera. And if you are, let's just say, using their equipment, or it could be your equipment. If you're working a job, do not go over and start opening up tabs and trying to do the side hustle from the computer that you're doing the main job from. That is a no-no, a no-no, a no-no. Let me say it again. I know it went over some of y'all head. If you are working from home and this is your laptop, this is your computer, I don't care if it's yours or the company's, do not go over and start opening other tabs, thinking to work other side while you're working your main job. And I know my internet is acting weird. So do not open up other tabs while you're working your main job. The reason why I say this has happened to me before. Sometimes those companies, when you log into their system, they can see what's going on your screen, especially from their computer. But you don't want to do it from your own. I did it from my own computer, and I was shopping. And one of my managers, she saw that I was on this website. She quickly sent me an email. Hey, Curls, I see you over there looking at them shoes. Them some cute shoes, girl, but you can't be doing it while you on the clock. So take heed, everybody. If you are doing your main job, whether it's from your computer or their computer, do not open up other tabs and start doing other things. Stay focused on that one computer and that one job, but have maybe like your Chromebook, your tablet, or your phone at your desk so that you can do the other side gigs and side hustles. Don't do everything from that main laptop, especially if you are working. So y'all ready for Queen So Right? I don't think they read it so right. I'm finna put it up here what she made, everybody. Boom. January total was $26.74, $2,674, and this is off of side gigs and side hustles. I had to reschedule some months in jobs due to the weather for this week. You see what she said, y'all. February, today is the what? It's just the first. February will start out with $1,200 for apartment mystery shop. And you still sitting back here, behind the brick wall because you think that these side gigs and side hustles, you can't make no money. Well, you might not make no money on a regular job. You may be looking for a part-time job. Part-time job may say, hey, I'm going to use myself for an example. Hey, Carl, we need you to work a minimum of 10 hours a week, and we only going to pay you $15 an hour. Y'all do the math. Add that up. $15 an hour at 10 hours a week. How much money is that? $150? Okay, let's add that up. $150 in a month's time is what? 150 times 4. That's only $600 in a month. But I got to sit here and I got to work these 10 hours because that's the minimum requirement. Some of the part-time jobs, they do have a minimum requirement. But Queen So Right over here, she's going to go on and make $1,200, and she ain't got to sit at a computer for 10 hours just to get the $1,200. So again, people, change that mindset. Get you a separate email. Start signing up to the side gigs and the side hustles. What do you have to lose? If you ain't making no money right now, what do you have to lose? What you got to lose? Somebody let me know in the comments. If I'm not making no money, let's make this make sense. I'm not making a dime. I'm over here applying for job after job after job after job. But think about it. It could just be one opening, but one job that you're applying for. Everybody wants to work from home. They're laying folks off. Somebody's going to get laid off tomorrow. Say that. Some company is probably going to lay some people off tomorrow. Somebody's probably going to get laid off this week. But what I lose? I ain't got nothing coming in. Separate email. Start signing up. These you can start right away versus some of the jobs. Now, some of the jobs are doing quick hire. Measurement Inc., they're doing quick hire, but not everybody. So if I'm applying for the job, it may be me versus 1,000 people for this one job. So I may not get the job. So you always got to think 50 steps ahead of what's happening. What if I don't get the job? It's me versus. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we'll just go find a job and we'll say, hey, now this job I'm going to talk about, they looking for 120. You know how I know? Because one of the queens reached out and they told me. But otherwise, I would not have known that. But sometimes we know, y'all, and some thousands of people for that non-phone scoring position. They have it on the website. They want thousands of people, and people have been getting hired to work for them fast, real fast. But I may come across another job and it may say, $30, $40 an hour, but it may only be one opening. So what do you have to lose by getting a side gig or a side hustle? You're not making any money right now. You've been applying for jobs, and sometimes you may go through 100 job applications. You might. Some people have been blessed to get it first try, first go around. They apply for a company, bam, got hired within 2 to 3 days. That don't happen for everybody. So if it don't happen for you and you guys, maybe you've been on other people's websites or other people's platforms looking at remote jobs that's posted, and you've been applying and applying and applying and applying, and you still have not come up with nothing. What is stopping you from getting a side gig or a side hustle? Now I'm going to drop the one in here, the apartment one that Queen So Right is doing. But this is one of the ones that she's doing. This is Ellis. Y'all be sure to get Ellis in the basket. This is a good one. This is, I would say, in my top 5, this is number 1 because Ellis, they have those good bonuses. You may go do a shop. It may take you 20, 25, 30 minutes. That could be $150, y'all. Act so right. Told y'all she made $3,600 in the month of December. January, $2,600. And she gonna already looking at $1,200. It's just the first, everybody. February the 1st, and the queen is already gonna start off with $1,200. What job is gonna pay y'all that? I don't know one. Now, if you know, let me know in the chat. April says, "Hi, Carol. Thank you for your motivation. You're welcome, Queen. I'm trying to put y'all here. I'm trying to motivate everybody here. I told y'all we got people in here that make money from home. It's not that hard, folks. You got to pivot sometimes. Sometimes one job ain't enough. I'm here to tell you that. One work from home job ain't enough. Because like somebody said, a lot of these jobs don't want to pay. You may get 15, you might get 14. I've seen 12, I've seen 13. What if that's all you can get? Lady Empress says, "Hey, Carol, hope all is well. Happy Sunday, everyone in the chat. Happy Sunday, Queen." Amanda says, "Me too. I play the gaming apps during my slow periods at Aspen. It slows down at night, so instead of watching TV, I play games and make money or gift cards." All right now. Raisha, she says, "At this company, Cam Talk." What do they do, Raisha? What type of company is Cam Talk, Queen? Let us know in the chat. I see them online, but I've never heard of them before, so I don't know. Autism phones and graded papers for Pearson at the same time. Or I would do tasks as a virtual assistant. Thank you, Four Thorns. I appreciate you, Queen. Hey, Patty T. She says, "Hi, Two Chicks and Fan. How's everyone on this cold night, girl? Cold." Kimmy, no, I cannot. End of the stream, Queen. So it's not the end yet. Patty T said, "Oh, Prolific finally took me out the waiting list on Friday after a 20-day waiting period." All right, girl. So Patty T has been taken out the wait list for Prolific. Go ahead. Congrats. Patricia, did you check Amazon, Queen? I would check Amazon. Also check your local pawn shop. A lot of I got nice Tan Mom. She got me a nice HP. It's an all-in-one HP. I haven't even used it. Practically brand new. She got it from the pawn shop, girl, and it's so nice. I thought about giving it away to somebody. I don't know, but it's nice. It's a real nice one. It's like a white and a turquoise color. She got it from the pawn shop. Paid little or nothing for it. So I would say check the local pawn shop or check Amazon. I think Walmart, they might do like the third-party sellers. They may sell refurb laptops also. But yeah, I would say check the local pawn shop, Queen. And RWS, I think this one is either researching or you're training AI bots. I can't really remember what exactly they do, but they are on this list. First company on the list, Queen. RWS is a non-phone, no interview, no experience company, everybody. Number 1, another egg for y'all to get in the basket. And I'm trying to catch up. So Angela says currently $52 on Branded, Payview point 871, free cash 294, fetch 16,000 points, inbox 14. All right, girl. Congratulations, Queen Angela. Right. Isha says, Patricia, eBay. She says they have good refurb laptops. I got a MacBook and Surface Book from them. Good quality and price. Thank you, Queen, for sharing. Amanda's letting y'all know. She says, in all, I have made hundreds, and I mean hundreds, from the Benjamin app. Paulette says, lots of surveys. Can I choose as many as I want? For which company, Queen? Ayana, you can scan them. I know you can scan them on Inbox, Fetch, and it's some others. If I can get some of the queens here to name them off. So right says, I like to use Fetch to scan receipts and play games. I reached the cash. That's $70. All right, girl. Good job. So right. In gift cards, and I have 16,000 points. I got some gift cards from Fetch. Fetch is a good one. Ayana Leonica, she named them off. Hey Nadia, she says, good evening, Carol and Chad. Pardon me for tuning in late. Is everyone staying warm out there? Girl, I'm in the house. I can't even get out the house yet, Nadia. I'm still snowed in. Tan left me, y'all. If y'all just coming on, Tan left me, honey, and went on a cruise. And I done skipped some of y'all questions. I mean, not questions, but state comments, because I'm trying to catch up. Beautiful Boss Diva shipped off. They have different projects under their umbrella. I'm not sure what the projects are because I don't work for shipped off, and I don't think they can say you cannot go on a public forum and say, hey, the kind is such and such and so and so. You can't do that. We've done business with shipped off, so we don't know if their recruiter is over here watching the stream. Search them, Queen. The link is in the chat. Lorraine says, do I need to apply for multiple campaigns? Autism. Tamara, so let's check. There are a lot of different survey sites. We got maybe 40 on and my internet is acting cray. Yeah, my internet acting crazy. Now it says, Carl, I shared the MLB baseball emoji you announced earlier this week to a male friend of mine. He's a huge, thank you, Queen Nadia. I hope you get it, girl. I said, that's fair to see that type of company having remote jobs. So I hope he gets it, Queen. Paulette Prolific is right under your comment. Lori says she's gotten several gift cards from Fedge. Hey, Carolyn. Coco, what numbers, Queen? Like if I'm saying like number 5, number 6, is that what you're asking? I'm not sure. Olive, yes. As far as we know, they hire everywhere in the USA. Down my Wilkerson, I think they 1099. Carolyn, I'm not sure what you mean, Queen. How do I help? That's kind of, that comment, it just kind of made me chuckle. I do live streams, Queen. I've helped thousands of people find remote jobs. I go get the jobs, I supply the jobs, the legit ones, because there's a lot of scammers out there. I do the research on the companies before they hit our channel. So I'm not sure what you're asking, Queen, what your question is about. How do I help? Hey, Tanya. She says, hello, everyone. Autism Mama said, going to drop these hustles in the chat. Thank you, Queen. Autism Mama letting y'all know what she does, everybody. So y'all be sure to take a screenshot. And if I keep going in and out the screen, my internet is acting crazy. Crazy. So y'all take a screenshot. Autism Mommy $37 plus $100 a month. And if y'all miss anything, the streams do stay up. We do out. So we do a lot of live streams because, again, we're trying to help 1 million people this year. So we've been doing a lot of them. So if you miss anything that I've said on this stream, you're more than welcome to come back. Join me on the next one. I don't know if Tan will be here because I think she in Mexico. I don't know. She going somewhere. So that is 1 through 10. Hang on, everybody. I told y'all it's acting cray-cray. Okay, Raisha, let us know, Queen. We don't like sharing stuff if we don't really know what it is. Hang on, Autism Mommy. I don't know why I can't see your comment. It just jumped. I see all the other comments. But I got to find you, Queen. I just saw it. Now, where it go? I think because there's so many people on here, I think it's just like a lag. Aiden, I have no idea. I mentioned so many companies last week. We did like 6 live streams last week, so I can't remember. It's probably on one of the live streams. You may just have to go back and just look. Earl, you done popped in here. I see you in the chat. Yeah, I ain't gonna go all the way back. I got some money put. So I got the first 1 through 10. Okay, I see it out to the moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is 11. through 20. Y'all take a screenshot. Then we got 21 to 30. If you miss it, you're going to have to go back and get it. Take a screenshot, everybody. This is Autism Mommy. The queen has 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. She's a wife, a business owner, a stay-at-home mom, and she might as well be a teacher and a tutor because she's teaching them babies ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, 1 plus 1, and 2 times 2. She hitting around close to $4,000 a month. She's not gatekeeping, she's helping. We don't gatekeep over here, we help. 31 to 40 coming right up. Y'all take a screenshot, everybody. Links are in the chat, queens. If you missed anything, you might have to catch the replay. I've been dropping links all night. If y'all missed Autism Mommy, this is the last of the Mohegan right here. If you missed it, you're going to have to go back and get it because I'm going on. But Sheena, she says, y'all need to get with Ellis. They are looking for people to do mystery shopping at the apartments. They send me about 20 a day. They put side jobs in my email every day. But some of y'all still sleep and y'all still thinking that, oh, them side gigs and the side hustles that the 2 chicks over there talking about, they ain't talking about none of that stuff don't make you money. Well, you're right. You're not going to make no money. But the rest of the queens that's listening and taking notes and the other kings that's listening and taking notes, they're going to make all the money. Pivot 2026. My motto, we will not be broke. Get you a separate email and start signing up to the companies. And go, we giving you the link. Go do some research, queen. 1 to 2 minutes to go to Google and research these companies. We can help you. But you got to do your part as well. I can't hold your hand. I can steer you in the right direction. I can't do your interview, do your typing test. I ain't finna research it for you. You got to do your part as well. Do some research. We don't mind helping. We have a humongous community over here of kings and queens that don't mind sharing their information, their knowledge, their tips, their tricks, anything they can share to help you guys and push y'all along to make money. We're all for that, but we just cannot do every single thing for you. You got to do some work as well. It's Kurt. So I ain't sitting her. I got a TV sitting over here to the left of me. I'm not sitting here looking at TV. I'm sitting here on this computer every day. I work for y'all. I look for jobs. I look for side gigs. I look for hustles because I know people struggling. I know people need money. I know people got kids to feed. I know people got mortgages, car notes, car insurance. I got the same thing. I work for you guys. Me and Tan, we work for y'all. I look at jobs all day long. Seem like I be sitting. This my work husband. This laptop is my work husband. This is my mama's laptop. God rest her soul. She left this laptop for me to continue working and helping y'all make money from home. So I work for y'all. I work for the people. And my job is to go and find the legit side gigs, side hustles, and the remote jobs, part-time, full-time, or whatever I can find, contract, independent contractor, temporary, whatever I can find. That's my job. But you got to do some work too, queens. You got to go. Y'all going to have to do some research. Some of y'all done got scammed from these folks. There's a lot of people on the TT app, the FB app, and even this app And they scamming folks on these work from home jobs because they know y'all desperate and they know y'all gonna say, oh, I want that job. Oh, that's a data entry job for Amazon and they pay how much an hour? And you gonna get them scammers your information. Yeah, you gonna do it. Because why? You didn't do that research. Amazon has never hired people to do data entry from home. I've been working from home 2006, never seen it. But them scammers, they out there, they running ads now. So you have to be 100 steps ahead of them. And it's a lot of folks scamming. These people out here, I'm going to do your assessment. Y'all better not get them folks y'all personal information to do your assessment. You don't know what they're going to do with your information. So you got to do some research. Y'all play a part in this as well. So Ellis is what the queen here is talking about, ladies and gentlemen. She letting y'all know to go and get this egg in your basket. Apartment mystery shops. You could be making $1,000 this month. You better go sign up for Ellis, everybody. Might make more than that. You see, Queen so right. It's just the first. The queen says she is on her way to the apartment shops this week, $1,200. I said, stop thinking and pay you money. They will. Tamara, how do you win a laptop? Subscribe, like, share, and interact with us on the streams. April says, hey, y'all. Thank you, Queen Celia. She says, if you are new here, make sure you have something to take notes with. You're going to be getting all the information here. I've been here for a while, and I still take notes every single live stream. Thank you. We do give a lot of information, everybody. Autism Mama says, for those who apply with shift off, if you see a new opportunity on your dashboard, go ahead, run, apply. Chandra, I thought I had missed you, your Sunday. I've been trying to catch up on some videos. I applied to Babel Audio today, but sadly won't prevent my eviction. But I'm still blessed on walking. Chandra, if you have a car, queen, look at Ellis. A queen so right. Today's the first. This queen is going to get $1,200 already. Miss Lottie, thank you. I've been accepted on shift off. All right, girl. Congrats, queen. Coco, I'm not sure what you mean. King Earl is here, everybody. King Earl has 19. I think he got 19 side gigs and side hustles. So King Earl can get 19. And some of y'all way younger than King Earl. He's an older king. Some of you queens, what y'all doing, queen? The king has 19 side gigs, side hustles, and Earl over there making some good money. Mary. My grandmother's name is Mary. She says, good evening, everyone. I made $350 1 week doing RWS Group, Mystery Shop, Prolific, Apartment Tour, Shift Off, and Gaming. All right, girl. Congratulations. Queen Reba, another queen in here, y'all. She's an older queen. Queen Reba is 71 years old. Some of y'all young, some of y'all in y'all 30s, 40s, 20s, 50s, and y'all over there complaining, and you keep thinking that, I can't make any money. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what to do. These are the emails we get every day. I see this every day, all day. I can't make no money from home. I don't know what to do. Are you listening to what we're saying? Are you taking notes? The live streams, they stay up. So if you miss something, come back to the stream. If you got a question, come back to the stream. If you forgot to ask tonight, come back. I might come live tomorrow. I just gotta see. Reba says, hello, Carol, and all the queens and the kings. Congrats, everyone that's stacking up them eggs in their basket, and those that have joined. You won't regret. Like and share. Thanks, Carol and Tan. Thank you again. Queen Reba, everybody. She is 71. Earl says 16,000 Amazon folks was laid off. See? Got to get some side gigs and side hustles going, everybody. While you apply to the jobs, apply to the side gigs and the side hustles. They will allow you to start making money fast. If your back is against the wall and you need money like yesterday's newspaper, look into Prolific, look into Cloud Research, look into Prime Opinion, ClickWorker, MTurk, look at some of the mystery shop sites. It's a bunch of them. Mary says she thankful, y'all. See, listen to what the Queen Mary is saying. She was laid off work after working over 30 years with one company. Y'all see right here what she got? Side gig, side hustle. I keep trying to tell y'all. Coco says she taking notes. So I'm thinking, Coco, you're okay. So if you see like a number 5, number 6, that's just the company that I've highlighted for you to go take a look at. That's what the numbers mean, Queen. I'm thinking that's what you're asking. Paulette said, agree. No veterans should be homeless. They should not. Okay, Lene. I'm blessed on. Hey, Queen. Lady Empress says, exactly. No vet should be homeless. It's been going on for years. There should be programs for them too. You're right. Miss Lady, I would say Logitech H390. I got some gaming ones. One of them I don't really like because they're heavy, but my favorite is the Logitech H390 for the headphones. Celia says, oh no, my husband is a veteran, so anytime I see veterans struggling, yes, I do try to help them with anything I can. Lord bless them. Yeah, my dad is a veteran. Miss Lottie, yes, they will train you, Queen. I'm thinking that's what you're asking. All right now. Queen My Wilkerson, I have 30 on Prolific, 29 on Earn Star, 5, 19 on Branded, 860 on Free Cash, 13 on Forthright, 860 on Responesta, 933 on Amboss. All right, Queen, congrats. Wow. Earl says something out on LinkedIn, y'all was making $200,000 at Amazon, got laid off in Seattle, asking what to do now. See? Earl, point him in the direction. You know what to do. Celia said, Earl, what you working on tonight? Earl might be over there cooking. Earl, you cooking? Chandra says, January has been the first month I've been able to do PT outside of my home. It has been really tough. Recovery after back-to-back disc replacement and fusion surgeries, but just taking it one day. That's all you can do, Queen. Yeah. Yep, that's all you can do. Just take it one day at a time. Thank y'all for answering Queen Coco back. I appreciate that. And Aiden, I don't remember. I honestly don't, because we done talked about so many of them AI companies, y'all. I'm seeing them AI companies in my sleep. I found a new one. I just got to see if they legit before I put it here on the site, but I found a new AI company. Tamara, the link is in the chat, Queen, for Echo. Teresa, you'll take the gift cards. Hey, Fallon. Thank you, Unblessed Stone. I appreciate the shares, Queen. Autism Mama said, welcome to all the new kings and queens. Yep, got to use a separate laptop. Got to. D. Johnson said, I used to love those apartment mystery shops in Phoenix. Okay. Coco says, I'm a nurse back in school, and this would definitely help with my school costs. Okay, Coco. Yeah, Queen, get you some side gigs and hustles. So Right says, when I was working from home using company equipment and my personal laptop out to the side, keyboard, mouse below my desk, it was out of sight from my work laptop camera. Yep. Because they slick now. But I had to find out the hard way. It wasn't hard because she didn't fire me, but still, I just don't want that to happen to nobody else. Alan Mummy, hey Queen, she says nothing to lose. The side hustles will help. Yes. Salon. So she was talking about Ellis. The link is in the chat for Ellis. Ellis is the apartment Mr. Shop company. Sloan says, what is the link to apartment Mr. Shop? What is the side gig she made the $1,200? I need money. Sloan, side gig, side hustle while we waiting on these companies. Sometimes they're slow as Christmas. I've had people to come over here, couldn't find a job. Meeks was here looking for a job, probably a year, never found it. So she had to improvise and she had to do the side gigs and the side hustles. Now, if you ask her, does she want a job? Ask Autism Mama, do she want a job? They're going to tell you no. They don't want a job. Lady, look in the chat, Queen. I just redropped it. Queen of Intuition says, absolutely a blessing. Congrats. All right. This is inspiring because I don't have any income. Yep. So if you don't have any income, everybody, and you are on this stream, side gig, side hustle. While we applying for the jobs, now I ain't saying don't apply. Send the resumes, fill out the applications, keep doing that. But in the meantime, if you just need some money, you got to pay Mr. Bill, right? Today the 1st. I had to shovel out close to $2,000 on this rent. So I know it is high as the sky out here. So with that being said, get you some side gigs, side hustles, get you a separate email, start signing up to the companies. Again, these companies will allow you to start quickly versus the job. Sometimes them jobs can be a little slow because think about it, it's you versus 1,000 people. So think about that, everybody. Look at it that way and just say, you know what? I don't know who's applying for the job. I'm going to apply anyway. Pray over it. Apply anyway. Keep going and get you some of these side gigs and hustles. Queen of Intuition says, thank you, Carol, for all that you give your time to do. Right on, Queen. You're welcome. Sonia says, there were great bonuses with Grace Hill. I combined some locations between iShop. So I'm going to put this up here. Y'all take a screenshot of what Queen So Right, the companies that she is doing. Okay, there it is. Did you catch it, Queen? Patty T says, uh-oh. You got that much with product? What? Queen Patty says, I made $525 with Product Tube. She made $280 with Gig Spot, $120 on Click Worker, 14,000 points with Fish. Just started these. Echo, $239, 6 on Taskverse. I just applied for the following and have pending apps. Girl, go ahead. Product Tube, everybody. Another side hustle. Yeah, I may want to take a look at this one and get it in the basket. Research the company. If you don't know what the companies do and the stream is over, research the company. Before I give anybody my personal information, I'm going to go look them up. I have to go research it. Before these jobs hit this YouTube channel, I have to go research them. Tan has to go research them. We just don't post no anything over here. We can't do that. We have a brand to protect. So protect your brand, which is your personal information. Do not give anybody your personal information online. Research the companies. 1 to 2 minutes to go to Google, Chat GPT, also Reddit. Reddit is a good source for remote jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. Raisha says, yeah, the pawn shop do have good laptops as well, Patricia. Slon, we post a lot of those, Queen, on this channel. So the work when you want, we do live streams. I know my internet acting wonky. We've done several live streams last week on work when you want companies. Sorry to hear about your husband, Queen. But if you search our channel, you will see those videos. Queen Shirley. So ProductTube is the one where you have to go in the store. They may say, go into Publix, look for mouthwash, look for the Scope mouthwash and make a 2 to 5 minute video about it. That's it. Hey, Country Blessing. She says, hello, all from South Carolina. Was out in the snow. Y'all be safe and make money. Don't let it make you. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Marcellus. He says, I'm late. Hey, clan. Blessings and happy Sunday. I see y'all saying that the cam talk might be a scam. See, I don't know what it is. So I don't, if somebody's sharing something in our chat and we're not sure, we're not going to share it. Now, if you got paid from the company, yes, please share it. But if not, Hale, I was saying take a screenshot of what was up on the screen. Thank you, Queen Reba. Echo. Yeah, being me, you do need a bachelor's, Queen, for measurement ink. It's a good egg if you have a bachelor's degree. They are a super duper quick hire company. But take a look at the other ones though. So if you are just tuning in, look at number 6. This is a non-phone, no interview company. You can work when you want, but you will need a bachelor's degree. They are hiring super fast. And they're looking to hire thousands. Now, there are some other companies. If that one does not align with you, look at the other companies. I think Right Score, Queen, you can have a associates, I think. Joyce just dropped it in the chat. Patty T says, I also just re-registered with MTech and CrowdTel. They suspended my account last year. I forgot I had them for a year and never completed. Oh. Autism Mama said, not the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3. And I have skipped some of y'all's comments, and that's only because I'm trying to catch up. I'm sorry, y'all, because a lot of y'all in here tonight. Autism Mama said, there's enough room at the table for us all to win. Amen. Laughing at you, Queen Celia. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So, right? Yeah. Ray says, I know TikTok have a lot of scammers when it comes. Yep, they've been in my comments over on TT. I had to block probably like 5 or 6 of them already today. My cousin reached out. She's like, girl, who is them folks in your comments on TT? I'm like, child, I said, I haven't been blocking folks all morning. Okay, Toya. Toya says she made $300 on Ally so far, working an hour or 2 here and there. Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead. Yep, baby girl. If you're on a phone, you have to turn your phone to the desktop mode. I'm about to give it in a second. I'm about to give it in a minute. Chandra, do the telephone, Queen. Telephone mystery shop. You get out the wait list today? She says, I got out the wait list for Prolific, but I'm unable to verify. Reach out to them, Queen. If you're having issues, reach out. Several people have said that. I don't know what it is about Prolific and the phone number, but I would say reach out to them, just let them know. For whatever reason, if phone number, because I think Leonica, somebody else here has some issues with the phone number. I want to say it was Leonica. That's what I want to say. But yeah, reach out to Prolific and just ask them, can they assist you with that issue? Autism Mom said, we are going to shift our focus on making this money for 2026. Change your mindset and you will change your life. I like that. Thank you, Queen. Oh, really, Mary? She says, thank you. My grandmother was named. Oh, okay. Earl said, I'm making him laugh with his voice. Sloan says, are you saying to join each of these sites with multiple emails? No, Sloan, that's not what we're saying. So we're saying that if you have a primary account, maybe use the primary account for your remote jobs and then get you a second email for like the mystery shop sites, or you could do mystery shops and then maybe another email for like the survey sites. Once you get in the system with a lot of these companies, especially these side gigs, the side hustle, the survey sites, and some of the task-based sites, they will start emailing y'all. Like, I don't want to be all cluttered up and thinking like, oh, you may miss the email. So then side gigs and side hustles. For Aspen people to work from home, they have what they call a scheduling center agent remote job. One of our queens, Queen Amanda, and shout out to her. She sent us an email earlier today stating that they were looking for 120 people for their February and March classes. So they are hiring fast for this one. Now, the rate of pay starts at $15.50 an hour. However, you can make more than $15.50 with this company because they pay you per transfer, per appointment. So if somebody wants to make an appointment, I think it's like $1 or $1.25. So you can go from $15.50. You might go to $20 to $25 an hour. Her bonus checks, I think I want to say they're like $800 to $900 to $1,000 extra a month. They do provide equipment. They do now. I don't know if they still do, but I see on here part-time and full-time hours are available. You don't have to have a degree. They do want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent that is required. 1+ years of customer service experience is required. If it was in a retail store, call center, hospitality, preferred. But if you got the customer service from McDonald's, you can apply for this job. High call volume. Because of course people are calling, making appointments all day, every day, and they got locations all over the world. I see they have over 1,000 locations, so you can imagine. Now, Queen Amanda said at nighttime, she said it's slow. It's not that busy. So you are working with patients to schedule appointments as the first point of contact for new patients calling to book an appointment or learn about Aspen Dental Services. You will answer inbound calls in a high volume environment while compassionately handling questions and concerns. You will listen empathetically and think critically to understand patient needs. Use trained sales and customer service techniques to set appointments. Focus on appointment acceptance and customer care to reach individuals and call center goals. Additional duties as assigned by the call center leadership team. So I'm dropping the link for Aspen Dental. The link is in the chat. I don't know. I don't think they're state specific, y'all, but I ain't sure. I'm not sure. Lene says, good night, Carl. I appreciate all you and Tan do. I'm going to watch the replay back tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Queen. Are you an Army vet? Okay. He said, not cooking today. We had potluck at church today. Brought some home. Some good food. Okay. Coco says, I'm in Arizona now. I'm about to see what's up. All right now. She said, yep, 2,000 a grand here too, Queen. There's high everywhere, seem like. Patty T said, I could be making more with these gigs, but I still have a regular remote part-time job, and I'm about to X them. Not X them. That's funny. Oh, hey, Queen K. She said she was just stopping in to say hi. Okay. Thank you, Ursula. Patty T said her ex-husband is a Navy vet, Earl. Earl says, salute. Nadia says she listening, doing homework paper due at midnight, but I can share. Okay. She says, but can I share remote equipment provided company? Yes, ma'am. Hey, Queen Mo Better. I'm finna go. I'm finna go, Queen Mo Better. Yep, it's Aspen K Hill. I don't know if they stay specific, y'all. Oh, now that I don't know. I would just apply anyway, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're state specific or not. You're gonna be terminating them. That's so funny, Patty. Ursula says, thanks for your service. Yeah, thanks for your service, Earl. Yeah, I've heard of them, Queen. Enlight. I think that's the correct pronunciation. Enlight, I think. Oh, you was working out? That's good, Queen, my better girl. I got to do something tonight before I lay in this bed. I'm gonna try to get on this walking pad or this. I got so many things over here I can get on, child. The twister and the vibration plate. Queen Nadia says in light. Y'all need another after dark autism mommy. What are we gonna talk about? AR. I'm so sick of my internet acting crazy. I'm gonna have to go unplug and see what's going on with it. But y'all be sure to run and get Aspen Dental. I see autism on my mic can. I'm gonna see if I can do it tomorrow. I might. I'm gonna see. But a lot of people be mad because when I go late at night, they'll say, I'm asleep. Why you can't come in the morning? Or why you can't come in the afternoon? Queen, my baby was on the walking pad. Okay, girl, go ahead. Yep, I need to get my walking plate. Not the shaking plate. Lady Empress says, I agree. Another after dog laugh out loud. Nadia says Eastern Standard Time Zone in New Jersey. Okay. Thank you, Queen Nadia. What you need, Queen Marbella? Some weights. I can't swim it. Oh, you need some weights. I got dumbbells, little 5-pound dumbbells, girl. Got them from Five Below. Queen Pat, I sent you a 10 email last week. I wanted to share my story with you, two of my favorite. Thank you, Queen, YouTube Blues, and what I did to get my money back. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the love. Lady Empress said, I was listening in the background. She said she's trying to catch up. Hey, Queen T. Autism, mommy. You gonna get me in trouble with your husband. My love forever, Queen, you have to turn it to the desktop mode because it looks like you're on a cell phone, but the links are clickable, but you just got to change the mode. You got to change it to desktop mode. So right say, yep, Five Below, they have a lot of the great, yeah, they got a lot. Girl, I got the little, y'all saw my little dumbbells, right? I got them right here. All my stuff pink, y'all. All my equipment that I have is pink. Now I got two. I have two walking pads. I was gonna get my father one, but he was tripping. But I do have my walking pad. All my exercise equipment is pink, pink and white. Okay, my love forever, no problem. Okay, Patty T, we'll do, Queen. Queen Marbetta says, oh, okay, I'm going to check them out. Girl, yeah, they got everything. Five Below got the little the yoga mats. What else I got from there? I don't know what it's called, but it's supposed to be for your thighs. Something you go like this and you have to work it with your legs, open and close it. That was $5. I got a jump rope. Something else I got from them. I'm trying to think what is. I know I got the dumbbells. Oh, I got the little the kettle. I guess they call kettlebells or kettlebells or something. I got that also from Five Below. Y'all don't, Teresa? Lillian, I got the walking pad from Amazon, Queen. I got two of them. One has the like the handlebars on it. And it just has like a bar to just hold on to. Okay. Okay, Queen, my better. Good to see you, Queen. Cancer's high content was in accounts receivable collection. Does that count as customer service? Yep. I would say it does, Cam. Maybe ask Chat GPT, how can you transfer that into customer service? I would ask Chat. But yeah. If you are trying to apply for the job, yes, ma'am. Autism Mom said, my daughter got a yoga mat. She got the Pilates bar for Christmas from her auntie, and you you can't tell her. How old is she, Autism Mommy? K Hale says, sorry, Pink, laugh out loud. Yeah. Oh, she said he's sleep. He's so funny. Autism Mom, we're going to let you come up here and do it with me. Sid says, thank you, Kara, for dropping all the info tonight. Always a blessing. Thank you, Queen. Lady Empress said, yes, I have to check out Five Below for weight since I started yoga and Pilates again. Okay, girl. Yes, honey, check them weights out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go see. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Can y'all see that? That's the kettle thing. This is 5 pounds. This came from Five Below. I got 2 of these from Five Below. So they got all types of weights. Queen Mabel said hers came from Amazon too. Okay. Pat said, well, I need to check out Five Below. They just built one across the street from me. I always ride past them to the Dollar Tree, but I need to stop. Yep, stop sleeping, girl. I'll tell the mama you need to go. Okay. Thank you, Terry. She says, good night, everyone. She says, I want the walker pad that plays music. Have to check around. I think my cousin got that one, Lady Empress. I'm going to ask her. I think she told me hers plays music. No, it don't. No, it don't. Hers, it connects to the Bluetooth. Yep, it connects to her Bluetooth. It does not play the music. Lisa says, question, how much do the walking pads cost? Can I do a light jog on it? Yep, you can run on mine, you can, Lisa. I paid different prices. I can't remember, Queen, because I got them a long time ago. I think the blue one was $200. I think this one over here to my left, I think it was $200. And then the pink one, I think it was like $175, I think. $175, $185, something like that. It's a little less than 2. Oh, she 10. Oh, they be so sweet at that age. I miss my little tiny roommate being 10, honey, because she 14 thinking she 24. Petty, you paid a lot, girl, for the 5 pounds? Oh, no, ma'am. $5 at the Five Below. Now he said, my mom is 71, still goes to her weekly Zumba. Oh, girl. And I used to go to this yoga. My friend dragged me at the house. This was maybe like 5 years ago. I used to go to this yoga class with her. And the lady that was doing over the yoga class, she had to be like 65. Girl. I'm like, I can't get one leg up in the air. This lady over here, she over here got the legs up, doing this here, turning on this side, that side. I'm over here just cracking up, laughing like. Me and my friend, we looking at each other. I said, girl, why you bring me in here to get embarrassed? Oh, that's it, Lady Empress. Okay. Yeah, that's the one she got. Okay, Lady Slang, good night. Earl said the kettlebell. Five Below, y'all. Kettlebell, $5. What's the leg thing? Oh, the thing I got. Yeah. Yeah, Queen Mob. Now, I also got the stretch machine. Now, that one, whoo, child. That one, oh my God. It's going to stretch you from here to there. I got it from Amazon, too. I'll tell the mama you need a yoga class, Queen. McGree said, is it too cheap? McGree gonna go, Queen. I better get over here. I'll tell the mommy holding me hostage. Lady Empress said, laughing my ass off, exercise after dark. I can come get her autism mom. I bet she the sweetest little thing. Probably a little diva. So right. She said hello. Not say hello to the stationary bike. So right. She said, start my detox. Laugh out loud. Good night, Sheila. And then I got the little, I'm going to show y'all the little twist thing. Now, I like this one. I really like this one. It's cheap. I think I paid, let me see y'all. Hang on. So this is the twist ab machine. Can y'all see that? I think I paid like $30 for this. It was cheap. And you just step on it and it's supposed to get that stomach, that midsection. Supposed to get that midsection. She's 60. Oh wow. Autism mom said her sister can throw them legs up, splits and everything, and she's 60. Lorraine says she spent less than $150 for her walking pad. That was cheap. Angela said y'all should try some Tai Chi. I've been seeing that ad running, Angela, all over TT. She said no ways needed. Night, y'all. You know what, Lady Empress? My sister, she used to have a membership at this place here. And yes, girl, it'd be so hot. I used to go with her sometimes. It would be so hot, but it's good because it makes you sweat. Like you could do, it's like a sauna. So you have to go in and they would have like the I don't know what they call that thing. It kind of like roll, go back like this, like a rope, and you pull it and you go back. They would have that in the room, or you could do the exercise bike, or you could do the treadmill inside of the hot box. That's what it was called, a hot box, and it would make you sweat. But you could control the degrees of it. But it was good, you know, to make you sweat. Oh, okay, Earl. Queen, my best. I love a good sale. Lady Empress, I'm determined to get this weight down. We're gonna work out, y'all. Okay. Yep, they did, Lily. That's where I got it from, Queen. Queen Mercy, I just got my. Oh, you just got it. Okay. Lady Empress, okay. What's the one you stand on and twist? The ab twister. Oh, you got it. Okay. She says, "Have I had to delete about." She said, "Wait a minute." She says, "I got it in my cart. I got the ab twist sitting in my Amazon account right now. However, I'm about to delete those from my cart." Why you gonna delete it, Queen? The stretch. I gotta go get it. Hang on, my bed. I'm gonna go get it. You stretch your legs. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's kind of long. So this the seat. You got to sit. You put it on the floor. It's got like a wheel on it on the back. This the seat part. You put it on the floor, and you see this right here. This little lever. You move the lever. You put your legs here. Can y'all see this? This you put your legs here, and then it'll go out and out and out. But you move the lever to stretch your legs like that, and it hurts. It hurts. Marie, look at shift off, Queen. That's the only thing that come to mind right now. I would say look at that, Queen. Part-time, 30-minute increase is a work you want company. I'll put it here in the chat. Queen, my better say, girl, when I tell you that hurts, Queen, but that stretch machine, capital HURT, honey. I can barely get it because if I do one notch, honey, I'm screaming. It hurts. T said we got Curl pulling out the whole gym. Okay. You need the twist thing, yeah. Lillian said, oh, that seemed like it hurt. Oh, so right said, what time does your gym open? You have some great items, girl. I kind of do it like in between, so right. So sometimes I get up in the morning, 8:00, get over here on the walking pad. And sometimes before I go to bed, I get on the walking pad. I'm gonna get on the walking pad tonight. I kind of rotate though. So I did the vibrational plate last night. Now I ain't picking it up. That thing big. I got the big one. I did that one last night. I did 20 minutes on that one, and I did 10 minutes on the walking pad. So I kind of split it up. I may do the walking pad. I'll probably do 30 today. 30 minutes today. Oh, okay. Patty says she gonna delete the twist ad from Amazon cart because she gonna go and get the other exercise equipment. Okay, Queen, I'm saying that from Five Below. Good night, Queen. They gotta get up early with these kids. Thank you for all the info. You welcome. Yeah, so I understand that, Patty. Nothing wrong with saving a coin, Queen. If you can. Nadia says, Kara, can I request a specific job, medical assistant? Look at some of the healthcare companies, Queen. I've seen the medical assistant, but Queen, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you who got it. I would say look at United Health Group. Privia Healthcare. I ain't seen it at Broad Path. Haven't seen it at American Specialty. No. Oh, my internet acting crazy. My internet acting crazy, y'all. So if I go out,